Welcome to Guitar Solo. And also stunts. Alright, this one's just combos. Again, there's no reason not to just do a bunch of tiny ones like this. Considering that they want you to do a whole lot of them in not much time. Just really gunning for an knowledge of my flatland tricks there, but okay. Is this against the spirit of this event? The way that I'm just doing all sorts of combinations of flatland and other super tiny tricks? I feel like you should be able to get really close to 10 just by doing the different combinations of the floor flatline tricks, right? That is really easy. Oh, yep, that wasn't gonna work. Okay. What? Why did that end my combo as soon as I landed? I've been doing things multiple times now. That's dumb. I feel like rodeo is not something that should be as fast as it is, considering how it does look a little involved to actually pull off, but I don't complain. Hey, I got greedy. Hello. I'm doing all sorts of... There we go. All sorts of stunts here. Acknowledge me, please. Doing knights was not a reasonable thing to try to do there. I keep getting a little carried away with myself after getting close to the end of the 10 tricks. Why is it keeping cash in immediately when I try to do that there? What? Sounds like this isn't looking very good right here. I already did that one. Doing it one. There we go. It does get harder. It does get harder. Alright, and now the big one. The one that actually really tests your ability to do tricks and so on, unlike the other ones which are much more abuse this system in this particular way. Darn. Yeah, for some reason I feel like there are times where suddenly my let's get cashed in a lot sooner than I expect them to in this particular stage. Oh, okay. I'm having a hard time getting any points here because I'm just doing lots of really tiny bumps. go. See, give me some real... some real base points to start with here. Yeah. Still plenty of time left to do stuff, but it is annoying. Hold on. That's the sort of thing I need. Because the actual points. It's really hard to keep up your speed while doing this sort of thing to get to the places you want to get big jumps. Cool. I'm actually starting to like save up money for things. What a crazy idea. The next bikes I want were more around the 10,000 range though. Unfortunately I still don't have gold, which means I will actually have if I want to get gold, which would mean a lot more money. I mean I have to actually go back to this old place. Bleh. Okay, I'll acknowledge that later. Now might be the time to go back to Supercross just because we've done everything else, I think. I think we've done all the other amateur everything. And we'll come back to Red Sands at some point, but I don't want to do it right now. But I feel like we should actually finish the Supercross at this point. And we finished all the other amateur stuff. I'll acknowledge that this is going to be difficult, but... I like how it shows the time of day when you bring up which tires to use. These are my night tires. I have to say it's a novel concept to me. Alright, more than usual. See if I can do a little better than last time here. Yeah, it's a lot of air there, jeez. So far I'm actually doing better than before somehow, but we'll see how long that lasts for. Oh. I ain't super concerned about getting first here, so I'm not gonna complain about one guy being ahead of me. So I'm merely being a little aggressive there deliberately. Fully half the time, if not more, that I actually, no, more. The majority of the time, pretty heavily, that I managed to knock someone else out. It is entirely unintentional. But every now and then I think to myself, huh, this feels like an opportunity. And it tends not to work out very well if I actually make any attempt to do so, but... That's me actually taking a turn pretty aggressively, managing to actually almost pull ahead a little bit in doing so. Now suddenly I can somewhat competently race through this course, I guess? I'm not really sure what changed. But here we are. I don't have an explanation for this or anything, it's just, huh, I'm doing okay in a race now suddenly. I was thinking it just took pity on me, I don't know. Decided to lower the difficulty for everything. Really do not need to take the big jump there. Do you feel like my intuition for when to preload or not is serving me better than usual right now? Aside from, you know, being able to actually preload when I want to. That is not a given. Great. I knew that'd get punished pretty quickly. Not as partially as I expected though, honestly. Did I actually have a bit of a lead there? It's not common for me either. Hey, don't you all get ahead of me all of a sudden here. There we go, that's more like it. I took that turn a bit badly there too. That bump. Okay, that I don't like. I want to get second at least. Bleh. Okay, sure. So now I really have to get first, basically, to actually win the tournament, I think. Go to train to learn how to play the game. A bit late to tell me that, aside from the fact that I actually got all the bikes from there. Unless you're trying to tell me something based on my performance. I am annoying that I lost the last two positions at the very end there. That was a pain. So I was pretty content with how I was in first basically that whole time for once. Alright. I really feel like the whole bounce back and then get a better running start strategy actually really is a good idea. These are some bigger mounds to get over there. That's annoying. Oh, that's not the place to... I kill radio. Yeah, my favorite song in this game. That is Knife in Your Back. From their album Raised on Whipped Cream. I don't think this is the only game that that song appeared in. I think it appeared in some Need for Speed game too, or something like that. But yeah, this is the sort of performance that I'm used to here. Oh yeah, you can take the jump to get on top of that bridge there in a potentially more comfortable fashion. Off the track, when you want. I do feel like these Supercross ones are particularly unforgiving race-wise, insofar as, like, take something just a little bit non-optimally, really gets punished by people gaining on you, getting ahead of you, and so on. It seems just to have a higher standard of how well you have to race to actually stay ahead, which, I mean, is just a really weird way of saying that's hard, I guess, but I feel like the other ones don't usually require this kind of like really precise, consistent, almost perfect racing. And they like to take that jump. I'm not sure whether it's better or not. I feel more comfortable just taking the ramp up because more consistently going to put where I want to be. As long as I don't take it too fast, or especially don't preload or anything crazy like that and see myself flying. That's one just wipe out. Usually the crowd reacts if someone wipes out. They certainly do if you do at least. I want to preload that will help me clear that little bit there. Goodbye. I feel like it makes me look a lot better at this than I am when I get the whole shot like that. See, that's another one of those cases where I managed to get ahead not by actually being better at the racing aspect, but just by exploiting something. I feel like I'm actually a better racer than anybody here. I feel like I usually just manage to sneakily pull a fast one on everyone some way or another. Jeez, I'm missing all preloads now, and I lose a lot of speed if I miss one. In a lot of cases. That's actually a nice corner to cut there if you can do it consistently, which I probably couldn't, but... No. It's not a good corner to cut. Stop freaking out about me being off the track. I'm not doing anything particularly aggressive for the most part. I see there, that's a tiny little thing there, but if you can preload there, you can keep up your speed a lot better than otherwise, because you would otherwise bump that lip as you're going up over it. I would really like to go up here. Yeah, preloading on that actually does get you up here to pretty much full speed. Yeah. Get out of that way, jeez. And so far I'm not seeing any hope of really pulling out ahead here. So we're back to my usual performance in these Supercross races now, I guess. That's what's happening. Yeah, that's not getting us anywhere. Oh boy. Hey. You actually have, I guess I also have decent stats compared to everyone else. Which means I can't use that as an excuse for doing awful anymore. Your fault. You went into that turn way too fast and just ruined it, but... Nope. Make sure the speed booster goes. I'm not hitting that jump. Yeah, Supercross just seems to be lots of optimized racing, more or less, which I just cannot do. Combined with trying to hit bumps in optimal ways, which I also clearly cannot do effectively. That's not the amount of air that I needed there. I'd like to finish the whole amateur track, but I don't feel like I'm really able to do so right now. Because I'm just not pulling off these races. And that was the case where I tried to do a preload, I think it would have been good for me to do so, but I didn't manage to do so. Someone wipe out or something? Well, now they're ahead of me again anyways. Just way too early a turn there. I don't know if reloading would be good or not. I don't know, it's just a constant struggle to make and keep any ground on these Supercross races. Like even when I feel like I'm doing passably okay, I hate how this can happen. I end up with people right on my tail, me not gaining on anyone, and others actually catching up with me. None of us managed to get that one. That's not one I should do a preload on. I'm fast enough preloading on this one to be good, but if I'm not, it's not really of any benefit. Yeah, it feels like I'm just perpetually stuck in the tail of this race. Maybe managing to hold 5th or 4th, but that's really it. Which is just a weird contrast to how I seem to do in lots of other races. But again, I think it's just because these races are testing particular skill that I evidently don't have compared to the others. There's not a clean jump there. I find that jump really hard to do because you have to take a turn wide at 90 degrees and then try to take a jump straight on at any appreciable speed. There we go. At least got that little bit there. And yet someone still catches up. Like, I felt like I was racing just fine for the last few seconds there, but someone managed to gain on me anyways. It could be that my stats are also just all on for this stuff. I really don't know. But it feels like I'm just not able to actually get anywhere here. Like, I cannot come even close to holding any position. It is where I had so much easier a time in the previous race, though. This is a weird thought, but... Also, how's my ATV tuned right now, out of curiosity? Everything's pretty stock right now. But a weird thing I noticed was that previous race, suddenly I did really well in that race after having a similar experience to what the experience I'm having now, last time I attempted it. And one difference is, I do notice I proceeded to those races from after having done well in a previous race. Is the AI just easier if you access it from the menu instead? That'd be a really weird thing, but it's a thought. It's a silly thought. I am curious, to be perfectly honest. I feel like I'm doing appreciably better than before, but... It is possible I just have a really poorly tuned ATV for this, considering I do feel like this is probably a case where it's better to have good acceleration or anything else. But like, see, now I'm actually managing to hold first, even if briefly, which I couldn't even get close to touching it before. And this is a weird sort of, and that was awful right there. But this is a weird sort of... Get up. Okay, well. What's the word I'm looking for? Superstition, I guess? But like, am I wrong to notice that I'm suddenly doing a lot better after having just reloaded from the menu? I did not take that well either. And it's not trivially easy or anything, but... Seems a lot more doable now. And the only difference is I loaded from the menu instead. Oh, great. I can still ruin it. And who knows if I'll be able to catch up now, but it was really weird that I had managed to stay ahead in a way that I was not until just now when I restarted from the menu. It's a really dumb thought. I don't think it makes any sense. If the AI would be easier in this situation. I don't know if I'm doing any better now, because now I'm back in the position of being behind everyone. This part I can never do well. Everyone always gains on me here. Ugh. I know I can knock someone over and then they come right out in front of me again immediately after. Something feels wrong about that. I feel like they should actually, like, fall behind a bit. But no, I'm back to basically just being always in 4th and 5th and 6th. Not helped by be doing stuff like that just now, but... Okay, well, I guess never mind. I don't know why it was I was suddenly actually able to hold first for a while. How is everyone so consistently get ahead of me there? Like, they go way ahead of me. One thought. I will... Next time, I think, take another shot at this, but I will actually change up my... Come on. I will tune things up a bit better, because I think I do need to tune myself towards a better gear ratio. With better acceleration. Alright, so next time we'll take another shot at this. Otherwise, we'll probably move on to doing some pro stuff.